Okay, welcome back. We're in the middle of this game two between Nate and Jeremy here. I guess they had some problems with the camera. It turned off, and they got a new file here. So Jeremy did strike with Jabba. He put two focus on Yoda, and then Nate's other unit struck. So he got two damage on Jabba and got one damage in on Hunters with Independence. Looked like he committed Yoda there, took balance back, and I guess see if they remember he should get the slave trade card back too.
Yeah, I don't see it yet.
And the dial should go up to 3.
Yeah, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens here.
Yeah,
If I catch it or not.
they definitely missed the dial and they missed the slave trade thing. There we go.
hmm
That's it. Nate just fixed the dial. And the
Yeah.
balance and the slave trade, that is forced to give a card back. So as soon as they catch it, he should have to give it back to him. Up there we go. Jeremy just saw it.
Even if he remembers it, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying if he remembers at the end of the turn when he tries to trigger his own,
Yeah.
he'd to kind of go back and do it.
All right. So let's see what Jeremy can do here. He's paying 3. He's going to capture Yoda. That's one way to deal
That's
with him.
never a bad move.
Yep. And I think he's triggering Bausch and he shouldn't have.
Yeah, Bausch only triggers from in-play effects.
Yeah.
So capture does not trigger Bausch.
Yeah, so I wonder if they'll catch that. And then there is is that the freelance hunter?
Yeah, just a basic guy.
Yeah, so he's going to be free with Jabba because I think he's a bounty hunter.
hmm Yeah. One thing he needs to do here is make sure he damages capital cover so he loses that shielding.
Yeah, that shouldn't
And
be too hard.
no, since he got rid of Yoda.
Yeah,
And he's got a fair amount of tactics. It doesn't hurt to get a little aggressive here just to lock down those guys because they don't have. I don't believe either one of them is elite.
no, they're not.
So theoretically, if he sends in Jabba and the hired gun, he could end up with two tactics on both of them.
Yeah. So it looks like he's just going to send the freelance hunter in after capital cover, turn that thing off. That's a good move there. Get 2 damage on it.
hmm I would at least make sure I focus the. You got to get the independence
Yeah.
because of his shielding. Also, it's either you put one, you do the focus now, or he's going to shield something. You're going to need a couple of them anyway.
Right. Yeah. Yep. So he did. He sent Jabba in after May the Force, got a damage on that with unopposed, and then he's attacking everywhere. He sent the Scum in too after Solidarity got damage. He's focused down Nate's whole board. He's just got Bausch for defense. Take one off slaver holding cells, take balance back, and he should capture a card with slave trade if he remembers.
Yeah, I think I probably would have. At the very least, I think he had to lock down the independents, but I don't think it's wrong to lock down the other guy as well.
Yeah.
It just you only have one blocker if he happens to do something. He only has 5 resources, but he does have the discount from the independents.
Yep, and there is the that the free resource that gives you
Yeah, that's the one in
Rebel
the
Fleet Command or whatever it's called.
one set. Yeah, Solidarity set.
Yep, and there is one of the M80 cruisers.
That's
The
the
one
guy
that gives a
reduces
discount.
cost.
Yep.
So his next, if he plays another capital ship right now, it's got a discount of 2 because of that and home 1.
Yep, exactly. And there's Yoda again.
That's not a capital ship.
No, he isn't. So he's still got a ship in Yoda here. So I think I wonder if he'll just attack with Yoda or if he'll send them
Well, he
both
did
in.
play a fair amount, so he might not have the best edge hand now. Because Jeremy still has a few cards also.
Yeah, he should still have a few cards here. So, but I don't think you want to put Bausch in the way if you don't have to. And there is a Y-wing. Wow.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you don't, now if he sends Yoda and he doesn't block with Bausch and focus the Y-Wing, then the Y-Wing goes in and does a whole bunch of damage, but you have to sacrifice Bausch to do that. So with the
Right.
Y-Wing on the table, I think I send Yoda And even if he's got to sacrifice Bausch to block Yoda just to keep Bausch alive.
Right, right.
So I think you almost just can't block here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only reason you do it is if you're just trying to maybe stop the potential 3 damage from the Y wing. Take 2 with Yoda, try to block
Yeah,
and win and block and then hit the Y wing.
yeah, you have to sacrifice Bausch to do that.
Yeah, he's going to do it. Now, he does have 2 hunters in his deck, so he could just play another Balsh. But yeah, he's
Yeah,
blocking with him. He's blocking with Balsh. And I don't know if Nate's just passing here or not.
yeah. Like I said, I don't know that you care.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I think unless Nate has a seeds, then yeah. So
hmm
there, Jeremy did exactly what I thought he might do. That's pretty clever. So he struck with Balsh, focused the Y wing, then he bounced Balsh with better offer.
Yeah, that works.
So Yoda's gonna do a 2 damage total to, I guess that's his high, or he went after hunters there. That's what I thought he went after. Yeah, okay, he had the wrong place. So he went after his high exaltedness, I think is that what that is.
Hmm
And now he's got a free board. He had locked down the Scum to get rid of that tactics, but he's going to send the cruiser in after hunters, get 2 more damage on it, and commit
hmm
Yoda. Take balance.
Yeah.
There was no card from Slave Trade. Scum will take a damage now.
hmm
Been a while since I saw Scum until Jeremy's clear off his units. There it goes. I haven't seen Galactic Scum in a while. They're still pretty cost-effective units in a Scum deck.
Oh, they're still really good units. It's just, I mean, it's another one of those things where you can't go wrong putting them in the deck, but do you really want to put them in place of something else
Yeah.
that's even more effective?
Yep.
So
So
Scum just has so many good pods right now.
if you got Balsh and Snoover right now, you could just take out Yoda again.
Yeah, and then you could go in and place a bunch of tactics and get a bunch of unopposed again.
Yep. So he's playing the Twilight Sycophant, which gives him a chance to look at
He's
the
gonna
top 5 cards look for an event like captured, perhaps.
fish for captured. Yeah.
Did he just discard Deathmark? Is that what's on the top there?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
don't know if I would have done that. You could have put that in Yoda, and if you get Hut's Hospitality, you could take him out.
Yeah, and then that's the thing is now Deathmark doesn't work on vehicles though, right?
Right. Right.
So yeah, it would only work on Yoda.
There's
And if
Balsh
he
for
doesn't
free.
have hospitality, then it's taking up a place in your hand.
Yeah.
So it depends if he likes his other cards.
There is Jabba's Pleasure Parts. There's some blast.
That's old school Jabba. He's running both Jabbas.
Yeah, he had one of the original Jabba in there, which I thought was pretty interesting. I think
Huh.
he's trying to figure out how he wants to pay for, if he wants to double focus something.
Well, it does give him some blast.
Yeah. Wow. They put the Dow to 5, but it really should be at 4. They missed that thing with Balsh triggering.
Yeah,
They
that
shouldn't
early
have.
trigger with Bausch, so it should still be at 4. We'll see if it ends up making a difference or not.
So Nate just had Yoda to defend. He doesn't really have a lot of guns to try to take Yoda out, though.
Yeah, he would need multiple guys. He would need to tactics Yoda first.
Right.
Yeah, there's not much threat for Yoda from what's on the table there.
Yeah, he's still got a resource left open, so there's, either he didn't have anything to play or he's saving it for some reason.
Well, you never know. He may have captured, and he's wants to use prep and planning or something like that.
Yeah, it could be something
You know.
like that.
I mean, he does have Jabba's discount as well.
He used Jabba's discount already to play Balsh this turn. But he is sending
Yeah.
in Balsh, and if that's a prep and planning, and he's got capture, then that's pretty good play here. He's looking through his discard. You already played one capture, Jeremy. And I guess looks like he's going after capital cover. And we got 2, and Nate's all in. So I guess.
Well, the thing is, too, his high exaltedness is out there, so he can retrieve that captured if he wins.
Yeah, so let's see, he got put in 6, it looked like.
I think it's at least, it might be 7.
Yeah, so he won edge there. Jeremy won edge, definitely. So he got another damage on capital cover. And he could take out May the Force be with you.
Yeah, and that would get him back his captured.
Right. The problem is he can't play it on Jeremy's turn.
No, but he could still play it this turn. If he happens to have a prep and planning still.
Well, he's only got 1 card in his hand.
Yeah.
So it's either captured. If it's not captured, then it's going to be something else. And so he swung with the pleasure barge. It looks like got more damage on May the Force.
Yeah, he's just going to lock a bunch of stuff down. He does have some tactics there with Job.
Yeah, so he's locking down Independence. He's locking down the Y-Wing. Makes sense. And
yeah,
do you leave the wide open board or not? It seems a little risky with how much damage capital ships can do in one fell swoop.
Yeah, but they all got 2 or 3 health too. So what is that guy gonna do if you leave him for defense anyway?
Yep. So he's gonna put the extra damage on Solidarity. He's only got the Twi'lek Sycophant to defend, and he
still has hunters. He still has a fair amount of health left in his objectives, and the dial is about to go to 6, and all 3 of the light side objectives are damaged. So.
Right.
It's not unless he loses here, he could potentially win next turn.
Right. There is a Corvette. There's another fleet command or whatever it's called.
Now, granted, that's also because
there's another
got the dial.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also get the dial up 1 click higher than it should be.
Yeah, there's another Corvette, and there's the light cruiser that's got blast. This could be bad.
Yeah. That was a little more blast than you're expecting to hit in one go around there.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but it really isn't because this, capital ships just have a ton of blast. So.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta hope they don't drop 3 ships in one turn on you.
Yeah. And then there's a nudge to put the dial back to 4, which is really where it should be anyway.
Yeah, it should actually be a 3.
Yeah. That's true. It should only be a 3.
So you got 1 blocker you can send. See, unless he still needs to blow up all 3 objectives this turn to win, otherwise he's in danger next turn.
Yep, so and I don't think there's much.
Well, Yoda can't take out hunters on his own unless he's got a target.
No, but he's got the unopposed, and if he blows something else up, hunters is just going to blow.
Right. Well, it's the same effect in terms of cost. So now he needs to do 4 damage to the next objective.
Yeah.
Which I think that's what he's got there with the unopposed.
Yeah, he should. That should blow up his high exaltedness.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what he's going after. Yeah. It looks like they're pointing to figure out where he's really attacking.
I think that's what he's telling him. He's like, he's going to blow up that one objective, and when it goes, hunters will go with it. I think that's what he's explaining.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That happened to me in this tournament.
Yep.
So, not by Nate, but by Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to blow that up, and he's going to be like 1 blast short of winning here, it looks like.
I think he's got 2 with the Corvette.
And the other ship has 2.
Does
the one he just played, yeah. That cheap ship, that's got a white and black blast. That cruiser there.
Okay.
So he's getting captured back.
Yeah, he needs that, or he needs like a shield, and then that 1 card that says, you can remove a shield to give 2 extra gun, 2 extra blast.
Yeah. So he's won both of those things up there. thanks to the
Yeah,
trigger.
right now I think he is one short.
Yeah.
Are there any targets in those pods? It seems like they should be.
No, I don't think there's any targets in the pods he has. He'd have rebel assaults, but no way to play him.
Yeah.
I mean, capital cover has the shields. Defense EM4 doesn't have any cards. Solidary has Battle of Endor. Yeah, so he's all
So,
focused out here, except I guess he's going to leave his Mighty Nudge back on defense and maybe commit
yeah.
something else just to have a
Well,
defender
now with
here.
the dial being at, well, no, it doesn't matter. He could capture the nudge.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah, he's going to commit the Nudge and that one cruiser that has tactics. And so
yeah.
the dial should technically just be going to. So he's going to play better offer at the end of
Should
his
just
turn.
be getting to 4, but it's
Yeah,
going to be getting to 5.
right. Well, I really hope that this that missed dial click doesn't change the outcome of this game as we're watching it here.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's slipping up what he did. Is that another Hunters and another slave trade?
I think so, yeah. Well, it's a bunch of health, but
Yeah, it does give an extra health to slave trade. And then there's
yeah.
3.
But it's already got 5 damage on
Yeah,
it.
let's see.
He still only needs 2 to blow it up.
Yeah. Now Jeremy should be able to blow everything up here, I would think. So,
Yeah, the problem is the dial's only going to go to 10. If he captures the nudge, it'll go to 11.
right.
Now,
Now
so
if he
he's...
now they only got the
Um,
dial at 4. It's almost like they have it fixed right now.
no, it should be at 3. It went down 1 from the nudge. It was sitting at 5, remember?
Right,
They moved it down.
right, but it should have, but then it was
Oh,
Jeremy's
yeah, it
turn,
should have improved.
so they actually have it at the right number now. That's funny.
Yeah, I think they accidentally missed this dial click, and now it put them back on track.
Right now, if he captures him with Snuva, that would be legit and would double bump the nudge going up to 6.
He needs Snuva, and he needs to blow up all 3 objectives.
Right, which he could do. Oops, now they're putting it to 5. They still missed that.
Now they're off track again.
Yeah, they're off track. They definitely did not play that right at the beginning. I'm a little surprised Nate didn't catch that. It's like he is world's top 16 and he missed that. Dial shouldn't have triggered like that. Just goes to show you that even the top players sometimes miss something, even something like that, just that it wasn't done right.
Yep.
So got a free freelance hunter again. It looks like a Gamorrean guard.
You might have kept... I mean, the guard's going to do nothing. You might have kept him for edge purposes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 1, but it's an extra card. Because he's got just enough blast to get through there, but he's got to win this first edge battle.
Right. Huh. So he is going after May the Force be with you.
Well, he's sending them because they have enough guns to kill whatever he blocks with, but
right.
not if he loses the edge battle here.
Yeah, he's going to capture the cruiser.
Yeah.
And he just triggered it with Bausch and he shouldn't have.
Yeah, that's twice.
Yeah. And they're calling it. So, but they definitely misread Bausch there. So Jeremy's going to get a win, but it really wasn't. And Nate's had a Rebel Assault come and he could have won if he could have held him off. But so Jeremy got a win there against Nate with that. I mean, I think he was kind of aggressive there, like you like to see people being aggressive, and it almost came back to bite him. But again, if he had Snuva, that stuff would have been legit with the dial moving. But capture does not trigger that.
Yeah.
Gosh, so.
Yeah, that was twice that happened. So yeah, he won that, but he should not have because that was misplayed.
Right.
So.
Now, in fairness, we've already know the results of this tournament. This was the first round. That was actually the only game that Nate lost that day, and he did win the tournament, so it didn't really come back to hurt him in the end. So.
Yeah, although who knows how it changed? It might have changed the matchups round by round, who played who.
Yeah, that's true.
Since they split, instead of it going 2-0, he might have had a tougher opponent in the second round, and you just never know.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, I mean, it obviously worked to his advantage, I guess, but yeah, he should have come away with the win on that, and then Jeremy would have lost too, so maybe he would have placed somebody different in the second round uh, versus whoever he ended up against. So it would have changed the whole tournament around.
Yeah, it really could have. Try to think back of what happened because I swept Christian round one and Donovan swept who he played round one. So we would have had three.
I thought you got the bye in the second round,
No,
didn't you?
that was the Destiny tournament. In the LCG tournament,
Oh,
there was
okay,
only
I'm
six of
thinking.
us. Yeah, nobody had a
Yeah,
bye.
that's right.
So I played Donovan in round two, and Nate just got paired up against somebody. I don't remember who he played the way it worked. So
Hmm.
um,
So
yeah,
you
just
may have ended up playing against him
yeah, I
then in
might
the
have played
second
him
round
second instead.
instead.
Yeah,
So
so it's
because you
hard to
guys
tell.
never actually played
No, we
each
did.
other, did?
Nate and I didn't play in the tournament. Yeah, so
Yeah. So yeah, it would have changed things around completely.
Yep. All
Um,
right. Well, do you have any final thoughts about those games that we kind of had to run together there since the way they had the camera? I mean, it looked like a split, even though those dial clicks really shouldn't have happened. But
yeah.
so
So yeah, I mean, it's kind of when it's a tournament, it's kind of upsetting to see things like that where a card is misplayed to the effect that it actually changes the outcome of the tournament. But
right,
it happens.
right.
So
That's true.
it's on both players. Neither one of them played it right. Neither one of them caught it. So
Nope.
it
Nope.
just happens,
And that's
and
what happens when we
that's
go back and watch, right? Then we catch things like
yep. We,
that.
we catch that stuff. So
Yep. All right. Well, so that'll wrap it up from round one of Nate's games at the tournament. He was only able to record actually three games, but we're going to do the other one that he got as when we get the chance. So thanks for watching us on Yoda's Hut, and thanks again, Derek, for joining me for commentary as always. Appreciate it.
yep, anytime.